Welcome to Black Hat Hacking video series. I will introduce you myself later on, but let's first focus on what this series is all about and how it's going to be different from a normal hacking course. Now you might have been heard about ethical hacking term in your country or on the internet. Ethical word means legality with rules and regulations. Means everything would be covered legal in that course. Whereas Black Hat Hacking course is an unethical course in which legal and illegal all type of topics can be covered, like credit card attacks, email attacks, etc. So nowadays nobody wants a legal ethical hacking course because you cannot make any money out of it. Everybody wants a Black Hat Hacking course where the real fun and power relies on. As it's illegal, that's why no one have ever dared to make this type of course till now. So this course is going to be the first real Black Hat Hacking series in the world. So here is the syllabus, in which every money hacking technique would be unveiled. Now, as being a trainer, I have taught thousands of people worldwide. But mainly people from Nigeria, Ghana, from Africa mainly, are on the top who were requesting for Black Hat Hacking courses. Because they do not have any jobs, power, resources. Today in this world, everything is for money. Every hack is for money. So now the question is, what is actually required to make money? Two things, I would say. One is skills and second is smart work. Skill set is what I will give you in this course. Rest smart work is what you have to do. I'll give you one example. In Nigeria, the people are very smart there. They don't tell their even family, their best friends about what they do and how they are making the money. Everyone will see them making money, buying cars, buying properties, but no one actually knows what they are actually doing in their real life. I was having a student named as David from Lagos, Nigeria, whom I taught almost 1 year back, who's also making a very good money there. Now David is a very good example of being smart. What David used to do is, he bought an apartment on rent there in Nigeria, where he and his brother were going daily, where they were having a setup of internet routers, laptops, hard drives and other stuff to perform hacking operations and scamming people. Then in the evening, they return back to house and enjoy their normal life as an honest man. And nobody suspects even that what they are doing daily. So that's what I mean about being smart. So as you know, the technology always needs a change. Every month, new techniques are coming up. So what I'll do is, I'll keep on updating this series every month, in which I'll try to add 2 videos minimum in this series every month on whatever new techniques coming up. So what you just have to do is, just take one-time subscription of this course and keep on learning your whole life. In subscription, you'll get 3 things: videos, tools, and the trainer support at certain points you require. So next is the requirements. So what about the requirements for this course? You just require 3 things. The one is good configuration laptop, a stable internet connection, and some little money in your pocket so that we can buy some SMTPs or VPN connections over the internet, some few dollars, $10, $20, that's it. So just get a notebook and a pen ready on your table and be ready to rock. And if you want more hacky feeling while learning, you can also hook up a beer bottle on your table too. So just drink and hack. So I will see you in the next video. Happy hacking. Bye-bye.
So welcome to Black Hat Hacking series. So in this video, we'll work on how to prepare our own labs for the practicals. So in this video, we'll be learning about the virtualization. Virtualization is a technique through which we can install multiple operating systems in one computer. For example, I am running Windows 7 on my main computer. And in that, if I have to do the practicals, like if I want to hack from one computer to another computer, I will be needing multiple laptops for that. Right? So maybe I'll be requiring 2 or 3 laptops to learn hacking to do the performing the practicals. But what we can do is, we can have a good configuration laptop, and in between which we can install a software named as VMware Workstation. VMware Workstation acts like a virtual computer. It's just a software but acts like a real computer. In between the VMware, we can run multiple operating systems at one time. Or maybe, for example, if you have Windows 10 in your main computer, you can use VMware, and in between VMware you can put Windows 7, Windows 8, Windows XP, Kali Linux, anything you will be able to install in between the VMware, and they all would be running simultaneously at one time. So the use of that, the VMware, is that you will be actually utilizing your resources rather than buying or investing in different multiple laptops. You're just utilizing one laptop into its full performance. So you're using one power of one computer to run multiple operating systems or multiple computers for you, so that you can do the practicals in them. There is also one more benefit of running virtual computers or VMware is that whatever practicals you would do in between them, like we will be doing harmful practicals in between them of viruses, trojans, worms, so they will not affect your main computer. So your main computer will remain clean, and you can do all your practicals in between the VMware, and you can learn as well, and you do not need to buy separate laptops as well. So what you just have to do is, you just need to go to your downloads link, which is provided by us, where you will see the VMware workstation. You need to it's all approximately to 500 megabyte. You just need to double click next and install. That's it. And once you install, it will open like this way, VMware workstation. You have to go to help, enter registration key, and you can, here you will get a key as well. You can copy its VMware workstation key and you can paste here. That's it. Then it will become a full version. Now we have to go to create new virtual machine, custom, VMware Fortin. Next. Here we will choose, I will install operating system later. Next. Which one you want to install? Microsoft Windows. What? Windows 10, 8, 7. Anything we can install in the VMware. So we will choose Windows 7 64-bit, and we can remain its name like this way, or we can call it Windows 7 Attacker. Same way we will also make one more, Windows 7 Victim. I go next, remain it on default BIOS. Here you can give cores depending upon your laptop. Like if you have an i7 laptop, it must be having 4 cores. If you have i3 or i5, it would just be having 2 cores. So I will for myself, I have i7, so I'll give 4 cores. Next. I think 2 GB RAM is enough for Windows 7. So minimum you must be requiring 8 GB RAM in your computer. I have 16 GB RAM in this computer which I have. So I can give 2 GB to multiple computers, and I can run maybe 4 or 5 computers simultaneously. So as much RAM you have, as much more machines you'll be able to run simultaneously. Next, NAT by default, so that when the virtual computer would also be share your internet. Recommended. Next, next, next. What is the maximum amount of hard drive you want to assign for your virtual computer? 60 GB, enough, single file. Next, and finish. So now, from where you want to install it, you will also get Windows 7 ISO image in the downloads which we have provided to you. So this is the image or a DVD or a CD through which we will be installing Windows 7. So we just have to click on the CD DVD from where you want to install. I go to use ISO image, and here I will give the path. In the VMware I have Windows 7 image, and I'll do OK, and we will power on. So if you see, Windows 7 started installing in between the VMware. Like this way, we have to create one more. Same way, we have to install one more Windows 7 as well. So one would be your attacker and one would be your victim. From the attacker, we will initiate the attacks, and to the victim, we will hack. So one is your main computer, second is this one, and third one more we will create. So you will be having a lab of 3 computers, but we will not use our main computer in the practicals. As I said, the practicals which we will perform inside the VMware, they will not affect your main computer, so that your main computer would remain clean. So we just do next, install now. I accept, next, custom, and the next. Now it will automatically install Windows 7. It will take maybe 10-15 minutes, and it would finish with the same way. So I have a very powerful computer, so I can install the second one as well simultaneously, same way. Custom, next, 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 Windows 7, maybe victim, next, next. Okay, I give 4 cores, 2 GB RAM enough. I have 16, so I can give 2 more, 60 GB, same to this one as well, and finish. To the victim as well, I'll give same image from where I want to install. OK, and power on. So this one as well started installing. So this one is already installing 51%, and second one is as well installing. So as much powerful your computer is, as much more operating systems you'll be able to run. We can also install Windows 10, Windows 8, anything which you want to install, you can just install them in the VMware. Doesn't matter what is your main operating systems, and you can run as much you want. Keep in mind that all the hacking based softwares which we will be using in between our course, they are sometimes already infected. So I have seen most of my students till today who are in the domain of hacking and stealing and in the black hat stuff, they never use VMware. I have seen like they always keep on using all these practicals in their main computer. So they do not even know that their main computer has already been hacked by someone else. They are hacking someone else, and their computer is already hacked by someone else as well. I always say them that please use or make a habit of using a VMware in case of using your main computer for the practicals. Always do anything related to hacking from the virtual machines. Sorry, the first one is already installed even. Okay, completing installation, and the second one is also installing. So first one is ready. Here we can give it a name, attacker. Next, password we can give like 123. Skip. Always choose ask me later, else your Windows will keep on updating from the internet and keep on taking your internet bandwidth. Here you can choose any time zone depending your country. Next, you can use home network. So there are two things basically which you always have to do first, is to install VMware tools. One of them is install VMware tools. It automatically mounts in your C drive. You have to, automatically comes here. You have to double click and it installs. What's the use of VMware tools is, like there will be a lot of files, lot of tools which will be there in your main computer which you want to copy inside the VMware. You cannot do copy paste from your main computer to the VMware unless you install VMware tools. So they are very important so that the compatibility would be there in your main computer and the virtual machine. So same thing we will also do with the victim computer as well, all the steps. It would also be just next, 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 and it will take a restart, and that's it. After it takes a restart, the VMware tools gets installed. The second thing is what we will do, we'll grab a snapshot. It's a very nice feature of the VMware is that you could save the state of your Windows 7. When it's fresh, we can save its state, so that once you do the practicals of viruses, trojans, and you make your machine corrupted, the VMware machine corrupted, you can just revert back to the snapshot and it will again become fresh, like a factory reset. You just need to click take snapshot, and then later on you can revert to snapshot. If you have took any snapshot, you can revert to that stage when your Windows 7 was fresh. So we do not need to install these again once you make them corrupted. So let's first install the VMware tools, and then later on you have to take a snapshot, and same steps with the victim computer as well. So the first VMware tools are finished. Restart, yes. It will take a restart. And our lab is ready, almost. Here as well we do the same steps on the victim. So I'll not repeat them back, as you have seen all the steps. So two things, as I said, which you have to do is, the one is installing the VMware tools. Second is you can take the snapshot so that you can save your state, so that in the future you can revert it back. And the third thing is you have to link your Black Hat tools which are provided by us. So you have to, if you can see, I have also copied my Black Hat tools as well here, which is provided by us. So how you can link it? You can right click over it, go to settings, go to CD DVD, and here you can choose Black Hat Toolkit and OK. And you can go to my computer, and here you will get all your tools. You can first install WinRAR as well in your computer, so that you can extract all these tools as well. So all these tools we will be learning throughout our course, which you can access like this way by linking a ISO directly in the CD DVD option. Rest, you have also the Empower, that you can right click, go to screen resolution. You can also increase or decrease the screen resolution depending upon you, as you feel okay. So same steps will perform with the victim computer as well, and your labs are ready. Now if you see, I can drag and drop the files or copy and paste the files from my main computer to VMware as well, because of we installed the VMware tools. So same steps with attacker, same with the victim, and your lab is finally ready. We just require 2 Windows 7 for this course. Rest, there are also more high level courses which will be going after this Black Hat series. There we will also be requiring Kali Linux, which we can also install same way by just going through a new virtual machine, next, and here I can choose Linux and then the Kali Linux. So you can run as much machines depending upon your computer power. So I hope you liked the video, and thank you for watching. So welcome to Black Hat Hacking series. So in this video we'll discuss about carding and all its techniques available to us. Now first of all, what is carding? Carding is actually related to credit cards, and credit card is actually the thing with which everyone gets water in their mouth whenever they hear the term credit cards. So that's what actually you'll be gaining in this video and through the topic of carding. Now there are two methods to get somebody's credit card, or whether you hack on your own or whether you buy them. There are a lot of websites over the internet where you can buy, millions of cards are on for sale. You can just pay $10, $8, $7 depending upon website to website, and you can purchase any person's credit card there. And most of the credit cards are available of US and UK based countries. So from where they get them? Actually they hack the websites, the transaction based websites where people are make any purchases, like Amazon, like for example, not Amazon, but for example Amazon people, a lot of US people make purchases there, they put their credit card numbers there. So there could be a lot of websites where people are purchasing the sweets, shoes or etc. So they're just hacking into one website, and they, and most of the websites save the customer credit cards as well in their database. So they hack into the website, they get all the credit cards, and they put it on the sale. So you just pay it on $10 and you're able to buy a credit card. So what are the websites from where you can get them? There are a lot of websites, but I have just written down the popular ones. If you can see, the paysac.org, cvv.me, carter007, cashew.com. So these are the sites where you can buy the credit cards. I have this document as well where I have written down a lot of other websites as well where we'll be buying the stuff in the future in this course, and which is very useful for the black hat hacking as well, like the SSN numbers. So mostly some of the credit cards which you'll buy, and when you'll make purchases from there, maybe somewhere you'll be requiring the SSN number of the person. So you can go on any of these websites where you can buy that specific person's SSN number as well, which is a social security number. Every US citizen have a SSN number assigned to them, so you can buy these, and you can you'll have every information of the person. It would be easier for you to use that card. You can also buy the personal information of any US citizen from this website basically, and any person's credit card you are buying, you can get his birth date, you can get his exact address where he is living, all from here as well. And $2 or $3 you just pay there. So these are the applications which you can use for get the US numbers. I'll tell you why you need the US number later on. And if you need more stuff, hackers stuff basically, like RDPs, mailers, SMTPs, a lot of other background stuff, so which you can also buy from these type of websites basically. But I'll tell you what to buy there and what not to buy there, because not every website is original or very good to serve you back. So they are the catfishing websites. We'll also discuss about them in the catfishing video. This is the websites where you can buy the business emails, so that you'll be able to target business people. So let's be targeted on the cards websites, so the carding websites. So let me go to this carter007 first, for which I have an account. You can simply create account on any of them, and let me log in there. Wait, 169. So once you log in, you can see there are 37,000 cards available to buy. You can just click on the cards, go down, and if you can see, the first name is Michelle, Semi, Mark, Lisa, and all of them are from the United States country. So their SSN is not available with the card, their date of birth is not available with the card. So SSN I shown you from where you can buy, and the personal information as well from where you can buy, because some of the websites there in the US that may ask for extra information as well, so your card will not work there. But not every website will ask for this extra information. It's possible that there would be 50% websites which will not ask for SSN or date of birth, so there you'll be able to only use the card. So card number, it's not showing you the full number because you have to pay for the card, and the fees, like for some cards it's $7, some cards it's $8, different. And what's the bank name? It's Chase Bank, and when it's expiring in the 9th month 2018, and this is the city or the location of the person and the country. So you can also make the filters as well, that what you want and which zip, with SSN like or with date of birth as well. Any cards, so there is no card with the SSN or date of birth, so not a problem. So what you can do is, first of all, you have to add the money, like it's showing you that your balance is $0. Mostly every this type of black hat websites or illegal website, they'll always accept the money in the bitcoins, which I'll also discuss about more into that bitcoins are basically untraceable, so that whenever you'll also be buying some things, or when you'll also be receiving money from somebody, always prefer bitcoins, because you'll not be able to trace back. in that. So what now we can do is you just have to click on the balance, and from which you can add the money like Bitcoin,